Hello everyone! Welcome back again! In today's video, we'll be going through the updated 2008 version of the 100 civics questions for the U.S. citizenship test. We'll be covering these important questions and answers slowly and in random order to help you better prepare for your upcoming U.S. citizenship test. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. In what month do we vote for president? November. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. Name one state that borders Mexico? California. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. Name 1 war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Name one of the 2 longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. When was the Constitution written? 1787. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? "18 and older." What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Who was the first president? George Washington. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The president. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Who vetoes bills? The president. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? $435. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. We elect a president for how many years? 4. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. What is the economic system in the United States? Market economy. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. The idea of self-government is in the first three words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech. Freedom of religion. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. In what month do we vote for president? November.